Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are back for some DCRL playoff action, and I'm trying to stay on time here, so we're going to kind of go through this a little bit quickly here, but I'm here with Raptor, and let's talk about some of these teams while we kind of get this spreadsheet lined up here.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the Boost Injectors and Missing Image here. Boost Injectors being a top 3 team with a pretty high win percentage at looks like 59%. Their stats, I feel like this is gonna be a really good game to back it up. It's really tight between the top 3 teams here in Division B, with all the top 3 being 6-2. So it's really gonna be interesting to watch how Boost Injectors play. Missing Image, they're suffering a little behind, but they're not at the bottom for sure. They're definitely towards that middle with a 3-5. At a 42 win percentage, they're definitely not out of the league yet. They could definitely be an upset here tonight, but definitely will be interesting to see these two teams play.
Absolutely, yeah. And, Missing Image and Boost Injectors. Boost Injectors, like you mentioned, sitting at a top 3 right now, and the top 3 is looking pretty scary, in my opinion. This spreadsheet is not totally up to date just because I don't have, like I mentioned earlier, I don't quite have access to this, but it's looking pretty solid right now. I mean, Boost Injectors 6-2, Missing Image, they've got a little bit of room to make up. Sitting at like the bottom third of the spreadsheet or this stats line so far, but they're sitting pretty solid. Predictions are up for this game right now, and let's get a look into some of these player stats here. I'm definitely curious to see how Alley's is lined up right now so far, but Cripplify, Cats, and Ogun. Cripplify hitting league leading in demos per game, as once again now we're seeing the 5-2 here, so not quite accurate, but I think that this team definitely has a lot of potential just because they've got a lot of shots. I mean, we're looking at almost 2.5 average shots per game, a little higher than that even, so it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking at the stats here. All 3 players are really aggressive. Like you said, that over 2.5. Looking at Cripplify, he's got 2.76 shots per game. That's what I'm seeing here, and he doesn't have quite the doesn't have the highest shooting percentage of the team. That's going to be at Katsa with a 36% shooting percentage. But both of those guys are going to be lethal with the amount of shots they put up. But it looks like Katsa might be a little bit more of an accurate shooter, maybe getting through them defenders. But all 3 of these guys, they just putting shots on all the time. It's gonna be really tough for Missing Image to keep that defense up and keep them rotations going, so that way they don't just get that needle thread right through their goal.
Absolutely. And going over to Missing Image, Alley's Mitch and Hambungus. Alley's with 1.76, at least on my spreadsheet, saves per game, which is pretty massive, I will say.
Let's look at here. I'm looking at the spreadsheet now, trying to find these guys. Yeah, them saves per games, they do get pretty solid when it comes down to saves. It's really just going to be whether they can, keep up that stat with these aggressive players. I'm looking at the goals per game. The Missing Image, they really aren't super aggressive. I think Mitch is going to be the most aggressive one here with almost 1 goal per game. I feel like he's gonna be doing a lot of the shooting with Alice and Hambungus doing a lot of support, but it's gonna be really interesting to see how these guys play against a top 3 team like Boost Injectors.
Yeah, I'm super excited to try to, see how this game goes, especially in a best of 7 setting. You have a lot more games to work with. You've got a lot more time to, figure out what you want to do as a team. And, Boost Injectors being a top 3 team, you got Cripplify on there, who's been a pretty competitive contender in DCRL for quite a few seasons. He's definitely going to want to come for that bag, especially in this season. I did forget to mention this last game, but each team does have a timeout if they wish to use that timeout. And that's definitely going to be something that they could definitely use to their advantage if they want to try to get that in there. And other than that, we're kind of just waiting for a little bit. I did tell them that their game would be closer to 10 o'clock just because we'd be on a rolling schedule, but that ended up falling through, and now we're kind of on time, but a little bit off time. So now we're kind of just waiting for Cripplify and his team to get out of the game that they're in. But I think that I'm going to predict this game going Boost Injectors game 4. I think that they're going to sweep in this game.
You see, I don't think it's going to be a sweep. I do think Missing Image is going to take a game here, but I think it'll be more of a game 5, even potentially up to game 6. But I do have Boost Injectors winning this, but I don't think it's going to be a sweep. I think it's going to go for wave 5 or 6.
Absolutely. Well, we've got quite a lot of boosts going in for Boost Injectors right now. It is looking pretty interesting right now, I will say. 77% towards Boost Injectors and about, just about 30% Bison Bucks. So, looking pretty interesting so far. But
yeah, the rate of return on Boost Injectors won't be very high. It's looking like it's like 1 to 1.31. So not a whole lot of shadow points coming back if you vote for Boost Injectors. But who knows? Missing Image could go crazy tonight. They could win it, and that's got a return of over 4 times what you're putting in. So if you ever want to get some extra channel points, go for the underdog. You might get them all back and more.
Absolutely. They may not look very good on paper, but I mean, now paper is out of the window. And I mean, it does not matter at all. We're kind of just looking for who can play the best Rocket League right now, and that's all that's going to matter. And I think that, Cripplify and his team definitely have what it takes to win this one, but I'm not counting out Missing Image at all. Don't get me wrong. I definitely think that Ali and his squad have what it takes to understand this game and, get some good shots. And I know Mitch very well as well. I played him a couple of seasons ago, and he's pretty strong. And I'm a little bit tossed up because Katsa, he's won LAN in previous semesters as well. So it's definitely going to be a close matchup for sure. But still waiting for all of these teams to get out of their game, but I'm just about ready to go here, at least on my end.
Yeah, I'm good to go over here. Talking about Mitch, I've played him a couple times in Sixers, and I do believe he was on the Bismarck team last semester for the CCL League. I'm pretty sure I played against him. I feel like he was probably one of the better 3 on that team. And he definitely is going to be the powerhouse of this team, because I haven't really looked at Ali's or Humbungus at all. But I feel like Mitch is really going to be aggressive, especially with it being playoffs. I feel like everybody's going to be a lot more aggressive, wanting to secure those higher seedings when it comes to LAN. It'll definitely be interesting how Missing Image plays this. And even Boost Injectors, maybe Boost Injectors goes a little even more aggressive than they already are. Maybe they decide to dial it back a little bit. Definitely interesting to see kind of what comes out of these games. I do think, though, that Missing Image is going to have to be really aggressive with this if they want to pull out a win tonight.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking to see Allays and his squad go for some good passing plays, especially off the wall. I mean, now that we're kind of in Division B here, we can find a little bit more passing plays than we had in Division C. I know that that's just a little bit of a division diff, but now that we're kind of up here, the passing plays, the demos are going to be a lot crazier here. And come playoff time, the stakes are a lot higher. So I'm super excited to see how this all plays out. Just about ready to start this one up here, though. Still waiting for Boost Injectors to get out of their game.
Look here. Can I get these stats back up? Looking at this Division B spreadsheet, like it's a pretty competitive team, especially a lot of the records are tied. You get the top 3 McFlurries, OGs, and Boost Injectors all 6-2 with a pretty close win percentage. Then you got Golden Girls and Postman, they're 5-3. It's really looking like a competitive league. You have pretty much there's a tie everywhere, all around. There's no really stand out. There's three teams at 2-6 over here, 2 at 3-5. A lot of these teams are really competitive with each other. It'd be really interesting to see how playoffs go for this league, this division, I guess.
Yeah, this division, in my opinion, is definitely one of the most competitive divisions by far. I mean, Division A, they're good at the game and whatnot. I don't care, all right? I don't care, because this division right now is so tightly matched up. I mean, every single team, the top three teams right now are all tied up, and only 4 make it to LAN. So you can already imagine how tight that this entire league is going to be. And with the amount of teams that are, really, really wanting to make LAN, when you got people like Cripplify, when you got people like Alleys here, when you have, and when you have people like Perchance and CRJ in Division B, it makes for really interesting seedings for the entire thing. And I don't know. It's definitely going to be, in my opinion, they're going to steal the show, is what I'm getting. They're definitely going to steal the show for LAN, in my opinion, Division B. All
right, enough with the Division B glaze over here. I'm from Division C, and I feel like Division C is a little more competitive. If you look, I guess I'm going to toot my own horn here, but there's Division C's got a lot of tied teams. And I know my team myself. I think we were in 4th place. We ended up going 4-4. We jumped from 4th to I think it was like 6th, simply because everybody was tied, and it all comes down to win percentage. So with there's 4 teams that are all 4-4, so it's really, really competitive within that middle bracket. And I believe it's Sleepers. I think they're 7-1, if I'm not wrong. They're a really good team too. But Division B and Division C both are extremely competitive. I think there's a lot more ties in this league just with those top 3. Like there's 6 teams with tie records. It's granted they're the opposite, 6-2 versus 2-6. But with this level of competitive, it's really interesting to see, who makes it to LAN and how competitive they really get, especially in Division B and C.
Absolutely, yeah. I think that, Division C is definitely also very scary. We saw just this last game here, High Rollers versus, oh my gosh, I'm blanking out right now. It was High Rollers and Archangels. Sorry, it was High Rollers and Archangels, and they had double overtime back to back.
Oh wow!
Games 1 and 2. So I mean, eventually High Rollers, they ended up taking that series away in game number 6, but a very very competitive series nonetheless for this team, and I think that
Looks
we're
like
just about ready to go here. So hopefully enough yapping out of us for the rest of pregame. But Mitch, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 8 months. Appreciate it. We are 1 closer to the Blazing Challenge goal because of you, so I appreciate that. And I think that we're just about ready to go. I'm gonna make sure that every person is ready. Should have threw the timer up just a little bit longer. I'm just too fast for these guys now. They just started playing games a little bit too early, so. But just about to get this game underway, and I think once again, I said that my prediction was probably going to go to game 6, game 4. I think that Boost Injectors got this one in the bag, actually.
You think it's sweep? Okay.
I think so.
I mean, last time I predicted, I got it really wrong. So
I'm 1 for 1 tonight, but that's not too bad. I'm not usually good at predictions at all, though. I don't like predicting very often, just because I'm not very good at it. But
all right, looks like everybody's ready.
All right,
I think we're good to go.
I think we're finally ready to get this game underway. I'm done talking pre-game, to be honest. I'm so tired of talking pre-game. So I want to get into some DCRL action instead of me just yapping in front of a screen. But once again, also Raptor, thank you for the sub, my guy. You're huge for that. But just about getting this game underway here. And missing image Boost Injectors, DCRL playoffs and Div B of week 1 playoffs rather, and kind of underway here.
It's really gonna be interesting to see how these teams play. It looks like they're already playing pretty aggressive here. Boost injectors already going, putting some. There's not quite shots on the board, but getting close. Almost a sink. First, I thought that that Octane was Lightning McQueen for a second. Like, surely they're not playing on Lightning McQueen already.
Good contention midfield so far from both teams. Ogun's going to take this one in the corner here. A little bit of boost to work with. Trying to find the pass. Katsa's going to be caught out there. Mitch stealing that one away. Cripplefy taking it back into the corner here, though. Hambungus misreads that one there. He's going to go out of position. Now Ali's playing some nice shadow defense, trying to find this one. No flick coming out from Cripplefy. Ogun trip 5, trying to find the pickup there, but 50'd away. Now Mitch with a good clear here. Some backboard defense trying to pump out. No, it goes just bar out.
It's really shocking how they kind of just let Cripplefy take the ball there. I really thought somebody would challenge him quicker, especially with his level of shooting and his aggressiveness. It looks like Ocean 5 can't quite make it on. Let's see what they do here.
Midfield
The
presence.
ball's just staying in the sky forever.
Yeah, midfield presence coming out from Cripplefy here. Ali is going to take it away. Cripplefy tries to go for the demo there. Doesn't quite find it. Hambungus going to clear that one off to the other corner. Try to find a pass to Mitch. Katsa contesting this one, though. Gotta find that backboard defense there. Cripplefy was not able to find the touch there. But missing image, not having any backboard defense might cause them a goal or two here. But Katsa playing nice inside defense here. Going for the demo as well. He only has one to get by, but Hogan getting bumped and demoed away by Hambungus there.
A lot of demos coming out early in the game. Definitely interesting to see how it comes down, especially if it goes into overtime. Demos might be a crucial key to winning the game, especially if it comes down to it.
And no goals scored just yet here. As this game kind of ticks down, but a lot of midfield presence coming out from both teams. Nice clear coming out from Missing Image here. Good save as well from Boost Injectors.
See if Mitch can put a shot on. Ocean catches in the corner. Maybe they can put up to have some sort of offense, but at least comes in and just disrupts that play altogether. Maybe possibility for a shot here. Past two defenders, net is open.
Oh, nice opportunity there. The 50 went crazy for Missing Image, but a nice stuff coming out from Boost Injectors and Cripplefy with a good clear. Mitch goes for the shot. Ogun clears it out into the corner, and a demo goes flying out into the corner here once again. Taking it slow. Boost Injectors trying to find some midfield presence, but they're getting shut down so early. Not a lot of boost for Boost Injectors here, but so far it's becoming a really, really tight game. Submission's been closed for a while now, but 67% for Boost Injectors here out of just under 40,000 boost. So a lot of boost towards Boost Injectors, but Missing Image, I'm on Missing Image gang secretly, all right? Boost Injectors, I have it on paper as they take it in Game 4, but secretly, Missing Image, at least for Boost's sake.
Missing Image, they haven't really been overly aggressive. There's been a couple shots on the board, but there's a lot of times where the net is just open and they can take the shot, but nobody's there to take it. But it looks like now it might come from the midfield. LA's couldn't quite get the shot on, but can Mitch come and maybe sink it at the end? Does he do it? Oh, so close. Let's see if Bungus can do. They're really applying the pressure now, trying to keep the ball on Boost Injector's side, but they can never just sink a goal. Really interesting to see how. Dang, with Cripplefy with the demo, almost goes for two. Couldn't quite get it. Opening up a hole in that defense, but now it's leaving him all alone. See if they can get 50. Good 50 for Cripplefy.
Demo flies out once again. Allies takes it midfield, doesn't get the beat on Katsa. A lot of space here. Mitch is a little bit awkward. Hambungus throws it back into the corner, though, clearing this ball away from Missing Image. Cripplefy midfield, going to throw it to the other corner here. 15 seconds left to go in game number 1. The pass is there. Allies is there for the 50, though. Back midfield for Missing Image's half. Hambungus trying to get this ball cleared back over. And now Mitch with a good flick up. Doesn't find contact on the ball, but Hambungus is there. Allies is going to throw himself at it. And a nice clear coming out from Ogun to shut this one down. But he throws it super high, trying to find another shot opportunity. And overtime we are.
Yeah, it was 0-0 overtime. That's a lot of Rocket League. That game goes by quick when there hasn't been a single goal scored. Cripplify up in the air. Can he get it? Oh, he can't. Maybe he's going for a double or something there, but you know, Hamburgus, he's awkward. Can he get it? Ooh, Katza almost shut that game down real quick. If Hamburgus scopes up the wall, no, Cripplify's there to put that to a stop. Double commit. That might be lethal for him.
A lot more presence here from Boost Injectors in overtime so far, but trying to keep that pressure up as Cripplify goes for more demos on the back line, and Ogun 5 tries to make some crazy moves in the corner here, but nothing so far. Cripplify has the boost to get over them. He gets over alleys. Humongous is playing shadow defense here, and more demos once again are being thrown on the field. So many demos so far, and not a lot of action because this game has been kind of a stalemate so far.
Yeah, another team can really get a good offense going. There hasn't really been, I guess there's been quite a few saves, but you know, nothing really out of the ordinary. There's been no crazy plays going on. It's just been a lot of back and forth. A lot of boomer ball is what I'm seeing.
In the corner, Katza trying to find the pass, but a little bit telegraphed as it was shut down early. Cripplify trying to find the shot. Shot's just a little bit too wide. Ogun trying to get it back midfield. Cripplify trying to follow it up as well, but shut down once again by Mitch. Trying to find the clear. Allies doesn't find the redirect. They have the advantage here, but no boost to work with on Missing Image's half.
Goes to the corner. Mitch, can he take control? He just throws it away for Katza to take back to the corner. It's a lot of balls ending up in the corner a lot. What a pinch by Lays. Cripplify is on it, though. It's going to go back down. What a save. That was almost a really great read off of Ceiling. Cripplify is in it, takes it to the corner, see if he can get to center for one of his teammates, but Lays shuts it down. Corner Mitch with the pinch attempts.
There's the midfield pass. Oh, but no contact was made. Missing Image is able to kind of get away with that one there as they try to scrounge for some boost. Mitch doesn't win the 50 there. Katza guys will go for the pass midfield, but the demo flies out once again. Cripplify shooting just a little bit too high.
But Katza,
oh my gosh. This has been such a crazy game one for both teams right now. Over 2.5 minutes. And no shot has been scored so far, but so many opportunities.
Mitch, oh, what a 50. Two defenders, you know. If two defenders go for the ball, one of them's got to hit it. 50 plus 50, he's 100. They got to get it. Oh, Jen. So what's he doing? Gets it across. No teammates there to slot it. Ooh. Missing Image, a little stacked up there. See if they can put some on. What a demo by Mitch. Can Humongous go read? Mitch turns on it. Humongous is there to support. Clear to his teammate. Oh, what a clear. Cripplify, if he can slot this. And
oh my god.
And he does! What a slot! That was, oh, what a shot to end game one. That was a crazy passing play between all three of them. Cripplify with the bump recovery too. 68 miles an hour. What an end to game one.
Yeah, Boost Injectors really having to work for that one. And I mean, that was kind of crazy. I mean, wow.
Oh my. That was a game and a half. You know, it looks like Cripplify kind of did a lot of work for his team. He was, you know, leading in touches, shots, and goal. I guess he had the one goal of the series of the game, but you know, he was really aggressive that game with 6 shots. There, he had 2 more shots than the next guy, which was Mitch. You know, both of these guys are really aggressive when it comes to putting the ball in, and it really just came out to a great passing play by Boost Injectors to finish that one off. That was amazing to watch.
Yeah, 64 touches coming out from Cripplify himself. That was absolutely crazy. And, you know, I'm going to be honest. There was a lot of demos that game. 10 demos just coming out from Missing Image there. And, I mean, for Cripplify, who always, you know, has, I believe, league leading in demos, not a lot coming out from the entire team for Boost Injectors, which, you know, respectable. But 6 shots coming out from just Cripplify himself. A lot of shots. And I'm going to be honest, a lot of saves as well from both teams here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. A lot of those teams, they had really solid defense. You know, nobody could quite get that ball just finally in the net. But it really was come down to it where, you know, that Boost Injectors, they just had a really good offense. And, you know, Missing Image just couldn't keep up.
All right. Okay, Tool, I've heard you. I've been turning it up little by little, but I don't want to. I mean, I don't want to ruin your eardrums apparently, but it's just I've maxed it out now for you, so I'll turn it up in my game settings if need be, but I will do so if it is still too quiet. But thank you for being on top of that. Going into game 2 here as Boost Injectors take away that game 1 after, you know, I believe 7 minutes of not scoring. That was absolutely crazy. But getting into this game 2
wonder
here.
if it again. Wonder if it happens again. I wonder if it's going to be a really long game with no goals. If it'll be a really save-heavy game, or if it maybe it'll just, maybe. Nothing. You never know what's going to happen in Rocket League, and it looks like Katza is going to take this to the corner. It's really interesting to see if they're going to get any goals at the gate, or if it's going to be a really long game with no 0-0s.
Nice pop midfield. And Mungus is up early for that ball. Doesn't find the double, but Ali's trying to find that double touch. Cripplefy stealing it just in time. Goes for the demo once again. Katza going for the pass off the back wall. Hambungus with a good read, though. Trying to shut this one down. Some scary midfield presence.
Everywhere.
Katza trying to go for the shot. It fountains down. The demo flies out once again. And so many demos once again from Boost Injectors, but not a lot of shot opportunity. I mean, Missing Image, they're holding their own right now pretty well.
Yeah, Missing Image definitely making sure that they don't get beat on any of those touches. But Cripplify up to the top. Oh, and he gets the double off of the corner. What a shot!
I did not expect.
Cripplify never fails to impress. That is crazy.
Wow, that went in the top left corner. In the top left corner there, and went straight back down and in. A perfect corner shot from Boost Injectors there. Cripplify did a great job, and hopefully we can kind of get back on offense. Missing Image having a hard time, getting away from some of these demos here, but other than, simply trading demos, not a lot of boost for the entire team of Missing Image either.
Yeah, it looks like Lays is trying to sit on their boost and steal it, so that way they're really trying to starve Boost Injectors here. Missing Image, they really gotta try to keep up with Boost Injectors, and watching Katz is just kind of all over the place. Like, they really, at every challenge, Katz is either there for a read or is also challenging. Like, he just puts it everywhere. Katz is a really fast player from what I've seen.
And Bungus off the back wall here. He hits the pass, but Ali's is there for the read, but it's just a little bit too wide there. Boost Injector is able to kind of recoup from that one. Another demo flying out. Mitch is going to be respawned all the way back on his half, and Hambungus trying to recoup some of that space. Ali's there for the shot off the pass, but Cripplify shuts it down.
This challenges Cripplify, sends him flying to the backboard, but he's able to recover pretty quickly. It's really interesting to see how some of these guys could just recover off of these bumps and demos. It's it's like they never got touched at all.
Katza with a good touch, getting it past Mitch, tries to get a second one, but Ali shuts it down. Cripplify, a lot of back and forth action so far from both teams here. Tries to find the Doomsday Dish, but Hambungus doesn't quite find it as Cripplify shuts it away. And Cripplify doing a great job clearing the ball with his teammates here.
Ooh, almost. If Katza didn't touch that, they might have been going right in their own net. Okay, they shot top right. Oh, just barely off. And Mitch kind of pushes this.
Midfield here, Ogun gets past 2 here. Hambungus is going to have to play good third-man defense. Trying to get it past. Another demo goes out. The 50 goes wide. Ali's there for the shot. Mitch there for the follow-up, but it goes back into the corner here. A minute left to go in game number 2. They've got to find a shot here if they want to not to go down 2 in this series.
And now Boost Injectors really got to play aggressive if they want to make sure that they stay up. Ali's has the ball, puts in a corner. Katza there to disrupt the play, but can Ali's finish it? Oh, Cripplify's just there for the save. That was a crazy play. Cripplify's he's too good.
Oh,
and
my.
Net. Boost Injectors takes it by 2 with 40 seconds left. Really interesting to see if this turns into an overtime or not, but based on how aggressive Boost Injectors is, I really don't think it's going to be much of an overtime possibility here.
Yeah, you could actually see Alias go for the demo there off of Mitch's shot, and Cripplify managed to get the clear just in time before he got demoed away, which was absolutely crazy. But now 30 seconds left to go. Missing Image down 2 here. They've got a lot of room to make up, but it's not impossible if they can just get something crazy here.
Once the check, Castle's just there, almost forces it through. But now Hambungus, he's got to make sure that he can save something before his teammates get back. Coming down to the final 10 seconds, Hambungus can at least get a shot off, get some momentum going. You know, sometimes that one goal momentum, even if you lose the game, it can really spark a team's morale. See if they can get a shot on. Hambungus up for the challenge. It looks like it's gonna fall straight down. He's still there. Ojin, he kills it. That's unfortunate.
Boost Injectors taking game number 2. Not a lot of goals being scored in this entire series so far. I'm not gonna lie to you, Raptor. I mean, Cripplify getting one here, and as well as Ogun now after that, you know, great clear. But only 3 goals this entire series, and a lot of saves, but not a lot of saves coming out from Missing Image in this game. I won't lie.
Yeah, you know, the Missing Image they didn't have any saves. I mean, they had a lot of shots. They were playing really aggressive when it came to the shooting aspect, but you know, they were just Boost Injectors just there to shut everything down. Look, they had 8 saves, which, I mean, Missing Image just had a lot more shots than 8, but was unable to slot any of them, which is really unfortunate when it comes down to shooting. It's this crossbar, the biggest enemy of a Rocket League player is that crossbar. They're even just putting it just wide. You know, the stats on Missing Image is, you know, with no goals, it's kind of hard to build up much stats, but it's really, with Boost Injectors, they only had 3 shots. And they had 2 goals, so their shooting percentage was kind of crazy in this game. They just kind of played back and let Missing Image do their thing, and then they capitalized on the mistakes when they came out.
Yeah, one thing that I'm noticing from this stats is not a single assist from either team, which is a little bit shocking to me, in my opinion. I mean, usually you're going to see a pass, even if it's not intentional, come out from a team, but nonetheless, not a single assist coming out from that one there. But game number 3 underway. Missing Image opting not to take a timeout here and kind of just, you know, going to go with the flow. But trying to find something here. I'm sure that they've talked over this, you know, some long intermissions between games. So some good conversation to hopefully round out some of the edges that are kind of messed up there in game number 2 and 1, or games 1 and 2 here.
Yeah, definitely. Watching that previous game, you know, Boost Injectors, all they really got to do is just sit back, save the shots, and wait for an opening. Because, you know, that's kind of how they scored their 2 goals last time. Is they just sat there and waited for an opening that just happened to be there after Missing Image either got an overcommit or if it was just a good slot. But at least takes the opportunity. Mitch is there for backup. Cripplify on it, but maybe they can get an early goal here. Hambungus, is he gonna get the shot top right? Not quite, too high.
Double commit there from Boost Injectors, but they won't be penalized for it as a good clear comes out. Mitch, not a great clear. The demo flies out as well. Ogun just shoots it a little bit too far left there as it gets cleared away. Cripplify with a good back pass to Katza. He's going to go for the double touch off the corner here, but Allies is in the corner, going to stuff this one away. Tries to get it past him, but nice clear. He has an opportunity to shoot. He gets it past them both, and now we see Missing Image on the board.
What a slot by Katza. And yeah, like you said, there hasn't been a single assist last game, and it looks like this game might be similar, more of a solo plays. You know, that seems to be working. So hey, if it works, you don't need to fix something if it ain't broken. So if these solo plays work, they work. And sometimes it's just amazing to see what one person can do to a team. Allie's up for triple touch. It's open in front of the net. Mitch, can he slot it? It's too slow. Ojin's just there.
Oh, a nice slot opportunity there. Ali's good defense from him. And a good 50 off that as Ogun gets beat out. Katza with a good read, though. Can he get the flip reset? But he doesn't need it. He gets his second touch, and no one's back to play defense.
Yeah, Hambungus, he went up for the challenge, but his teammate, unfortunately, was slow on the respawn. He just got a little too far forward. You know, just Katza managed to just take it right over top of him.
Nice shot coming out from Katza to equalize this game 3 here. And now we're seeing another tie game. Ali's going to go for this one early off the kickoff, trying to find something, but Cripplify shuts it down.
Oh, Mitch touches low. What a shot by Mitch. You know, it really looks like Missing Image is finding their groove now. They're really playing aggressive, and it's working. You know, Katza just didn't know what to do there. That ball came off that net too far, and he missed just have that net that he could just shoot on.
And the demo attempt coming in from Hambungus as well had to have scared the team a little bit there. You know, the amount of demos this game has been absolutely crazy. So I'm not surprised if every single player on this team is using their right joysticks for demos and making sure that they're not going to get demoed at least whenever they have the ball here. But a great clear coming up from Cripplify. He gets a 50 as well in the corner. Good clear.
Dude, Hambungus isn't there. Kutsa, Katsa, just absolutely everywhere. Wherever Katsa needs to be, he's there.
Good pass midfield here. Hambungus is there for the shot.
Is it,
no one's home.
What a shot! That was crazy. That was a great pass by Alice, and Hambungus, he was just fast. And Katsa was there for the 50, but unfortunately wasn't quite fast enough.
All three boost injectors on the right-hand side of the field there. That has to sting just a little bit there, having be out of position so bad, but trying to keep up this pressure here. A crazy shot coming up from Alleys, but shut down by boost injectors early on. A good floating opportunity here. He gets kicked away back into the corner.
Ooh, Alice was there. Hambungus got in the way. See if Alice can get a redirect or something. Into the corner. Pass for teammate. Not there. Hambungus, though, he puts it. What a... Oh, get the ball just too late. Triplify, now he's passing. Just over. This is definitely a change of pace from the previous two games we've seen.
Yeah, I think one thing that I'm noticing is definitely the amount of passing plays that are coming out from Missing Image so far. Ogan 5. Great offensive sneak in the first. He gets a good rotation there. Ali's just caught off guard. Cripplify, you know, I thought he was going for another demo there, to be honest, but they are doing fantastic. But as I was saying, Missing Image, you know, they're playing a good job on their, you know, rotations now. They're actually finding the good passes, and, you know, they're no longer playing just single car ball, which is a very good rotation. But Katsa once again equalizing this game.
Wow. Katsa's just absolutely cooking this game. They're letting Katsa do whatever they want. It's just... Oh, an own goal by Alice. That was barred down too. That is unfortunate. That's gotta hurt.
Once again, tied up here. 1:40 left to go. And now the stakes are a little bit higher here. Boost Injectors have 2 wins, so Missing Image really needs this game 3 here if they want to stay in this series and still be comfortable. But Alice has a lot of midfield. There's only a 1v1 here. Goes for the 50 early. Hambungus trying to find the pass to Mitch, but he's a little bit out of position there. Cripplify getting beat out there, but Katsa with a great clear.
Good put to the side by Alice.
Katsa beating out Alice there. Going back into the corner. Ogan with some great 50s in the corner as well. Trying to find that mid pass. He does find it, but no one from Boost Injectors fast enough to get that ball. Katsa there. He gets a nice shot opportunity, but it goes just out and goes wide. And now another clear coming out from Missing Image. Cripplify gets faked out there. And Muggus gets another flick over one.
Ali's there to fake it. Slams Cripplify. Oh my. Mitch tries to shoot, but there's all 3 defenders are there. It's hard to put them by 3 defenders at once. Cripplify's gonna carry it in.
Gosh.
Cripplify, dude. Woo. If you get the ball and you have enough boost, you're scoring. You just carry that in right above Hambungus, putting it just behind him. That was amazing to watch. Oh my.
35 seconds left to go, and a great shot from Cripplify. Now the stakes are high for Missing Image right now. They really need to find this goal to equalize this game. Otherwise, they're going to be down early in this series, and Boost Injectors may just get away with this one.
You might be right with that Boost Injector sweep. You know, Missing Image, I thought they were taking this game. You know, I thought that they had it in the bag when it was 3-1. They just had to not get complacent. But, you know, 3 straight goals by Boost Injectors really has got to be, I guess, what's that word I'm looking for?
Good 50.
Shot by...
Shot opportunity. The clock hits 0. Mitch needs to find it, but Katsa clears it away. Ali is playing third man. He gets a good ground. Oh my god, I really thought that was going to touch. A good 50 coming out. Hambungus has it midfield. He gets it over Cripplify. Mitch is there for the shot, trying to find something here, but doesn't find anything.
What a put down by, oh my, Katsa. Just there to finish the game. Wow. 3 games up by Boost Injectors. It'll be really hard for Missing Image to win this series. Looks like a timeout is requested.
I do not blame them at all. Looks like another restart game coming up from Hambungus as well, but a good time to call a timeout as well. But looking at some of these stats here, some crazy stats from Boost Injectors once again. They had 9 shots on the board, but 10 shots coming up from Missing Image, so a pretty even game in terms. But once again, not a lot of saves coming up from Missing Image. We've seen that time and time again now. So now there needs to be some work done on defense. But how do you do that with the amount of demos that are being thrown out, you know?
Yeah, watching these demos, it's really hard. You know, they're sitting back, they're waiting for something, but you know, when somebody goes to pass, they instantly charge for a demo. So it's really hard, especially if it's coming from behind. It's really hard to get that demo off, especially if it's full comms. It's kind of hard to hear that engine audio sometimes. Just hearing that the demo is coming is, you know, really just challenging for these players, and it's, you know, really showing that it's working. These demos are working.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now, I think that, you know, Missing Image, they're doing a fantastic job, but they're having a hard time getting on defense. You know, the rotations, the amount of 50s that are coming out right now. Cripplefy and his team, they definitely have rotations down to a T. They know what they're doing. And, I mean, with the amount of demos that are popping off and the amount of passes, Katz is doing a great job on backboard defense, I've noticed. He is really racking the boards. And Ogun is not afraid to just go for the ball. So right now, you know, Missing Image, they're just having a little bit of a hard time finding each other, I think. You know, like we saw earlier, there wasn't a single assist in game number 2. Or I believe it was game 3, but no, yeah, game 2, there wasn't a single assist.
Yeah, you know, it's a lot of solo plays from what I've seen, and even just one person gets like those backboard touches. It's a lot of double taps is what I'm seeing, which is, you know, really good mechanically. They're hard to defend. Double taps are really hard to defend, especially if they're going all over the place. You don't really know where that shot is going until it's already on its way there. And if you're close enough, there's no saving a double touch. And so for guys like here at this level to be doing those on a consistent basis, it's really hard to defend. So it's just proven to be working on them solo plays where you can just put the ball on backboard and you just dunk it right in. And I really feel like Cripplefy, he's good enough to do it on a consistent basis. So it's really fun to watch with just his mechanics. It's unmatched in this series so far from what I've seen.
Heading into game number 4 here, and match point for Boost Injectors. So now it really comes down to Missing Image really clocking in on what they need to do here, but it's now down to the wire, and Boost Injectors are looking very, very nice.
You know, with these last couple matches, I've seen those first 2 with them low scoring, everybody's playing kind of passive, but last game was really aggressive, and even now, just in the first 30 seconds of the game, everyone's playing a lot more aggressive and really fast. So it's really interesting to see, you know, just the change in pace and what that can result in. That first game, everybody's kind of unsure of where they were. Ojin with the open shot. Mitch is there to save it. What a save by Mitch. It's really interesting to see how these players swap their play styles once they realize the other teams, their play style as well, and also how good they are, their skill gaps. Oh, in double commit by Boost. Is we open? Good rotate though.
And no second man coming up from Missing Image there. That's going to cost him a little bit of an opportunity. The Wizard Flick comes out from Casa as he gets past alleys, but Mungus shuts it down. And right now there was a really good opportunities coming up from Missing Image so far in the corners especially, but nothing able to get found there. Oh, another good passing opportunity, but it's a little bit risky to send all 3 right there, especially this early into the series, or this late into the series when you're down 3-0. But
oh, for sure.
Right now, Boost Injector is just kind of waiting for a good opportunity right now. I mean, they all have boost. They're all playing really well defense right now. The rotations are solid right now. Ogun there for the shot.
You know, Ogun, it really doesn't seem like he's that aggressive a player. From what I've seen, he's pretty third man, but when he needs to take a shot, he slots it right in. He's definitely more of a shoot from a distance and make sure it goes in. His shots have speed, and it's really fun to watch how how he takes that calculated shot from midfield or even farther back, and it just manages to find its home in the net.
1-0 lead coming out from Boost Injectors once again. And now Missing Image caught in their corner. Katza shoots it high off the backboard. Katza trying to find the double touch there, but Mitch clears it away off the back wall. Cripplify trying to find something there off the demo, but doesn't really quite get it. Ogun trying to find a pass too, but gets a good clear over to Cripplify in the corner.
Cripplify, he's going, he beats Mitch. Cripplify, he's at one left. He gets the fake off. Katz is there to finish the goal. Wow. Cripplify, watching Cripplify have complete, you know, control of the ball. It's what a fake, pushing that out with that little jump. You know, it just makes Elise go for the ball, but got right past.
This guy, I mean, Cripplify really slowing the ball down fantabulously and getting a great read. Katza, good redirect. Ogun there for the shot. And Bunga's slowing it down there, trying to collect the ball, going for the bump, getting the 50 on Alley's, trying to find something. Another 50 on Hambungus there, going into the corner. Mitch trying to find it. Gets a good clear, getting it past Ogun, but Cripplify shutting it down.
Hambungus, can he get the shot off? He can't. Cripplify's there to shut him down. Ogun, he's taking it along. They're really double committing here. They're kind of stacked on top of each other. Boost Injectors are, but you know, they kind of were able to get out of that. Cripplify goes for the challenge. It's in their net. Katza not quite able to put it in. What a redirect by Hambungus. Mitch with the ball. Let's see what he does. Gives it back. Cripplify's on that. Lays good save.
Hack into the other corner once again. Missing Image having a hard time getting on offense here. There's so much offensive pressure from Boost Injectors. And I mean, Boost Injectors, they really are just having a great time with each player playing the perfect role right now. They're really doing a good job of making sure that they're not getting out of position and they're not getting caught out with crazy 50s right now. And even if they do get demoed, they're still managing to get back in time. A crazy save coming up from Ogun and a good clear as well that might go on if we can just get back in time. Alley's with a great clear.
Cripplify just passed it. If he was just a couple seconds slower, he would have had a great shot. To the corner, minute left. They're gonna need to put together some sort of offense here quick. Katza goes for the demo on Mitch. Mitch is able to get it past. A lot of boomer ball happening here. No one's really been able to take possession. Katza off the ceiling, messes up the touch. Cripplify. Hambungus goes over Crip. It's a 3-on-1.
Off the wall there, finding the pass, but Alley's is gonna try to clear this one away, getting a nice 50 on Ogun 5. And Bungus tries to get a good clear here. He gets good contact going for the double, but sends two. Missing Image kind of falling apart here in the last 30 seconds, but trying to find something as they just are getting pelted by the amount of offensive pressure from Boost Injectors here.
Shot by Ocean, almost a top right slot. Alaze is alone in net, and Bungus gets the bump off. They really gotta get a goal here in the last couple seconds, but it looks like Boost Injectors is gonna take this game in a sweep. Wow, first game of the playoffs. Is this? I don't know if this is the first game of the playoffs for Division B, but a sweep first round for these teams is definitely damaging and also boosting the morale. Depends on which team you're rooting for. You know, Boost Injectors definitely feeling good after that series. It would be really interesting to see how they play in the next one too.
Yeah, I mean, Boost Injectors, they are definitely on a top 3 in Division B for a reason. These guys did fantabulous this game, I'm not going to lie. Even Alley's typing in chat there, Crip most cracked player alive, smiley face. So love to see the humble amount of action going on in Div B here. Some great games.
Yes, I agree.
They snuck in here before I could even pull them in, so I guess we're gonna cut it over to our interview here rather quickly.
Sir.
And here we have the winners of Div B here. I mean, the first week of playoffs, how do you guys feel?
I guess pretty good. We're excited. For whatever reason, I'm not like as energetic as I usually am, but I don't know. I feel pretty good, you know.
I will actually say that I did notice you weren't doing like there were no facial expressions whenever you scored. So I did notice that. I don't know if that was just
I don't
something
know,
that it was just
Maybe
like
it's my inner Remzik or something.
you're
I
on a
don't know.
mission to win this game right now.
Yeah.
But
So,
how are you guys feeling going into this one? You know, what was kind of the move?
Katsu?
Honestly, the vibe wasn't great, but I don't know. It didn't really affect us at all.
Yeah, I mean, you guys did end up sweeping this team, so I mean, it was a pretty easy work. I mean, the amount of demos in games 1 and 2 were absolutely insane. I was I couldn't even like watch the game for a while because everyone that we were like switching to on the director cam was being demoed. So it was getting a little insane for a little bit. But I mean, it looked like it's actually pretty similar to the last series that we watched, but it looked initially like it was going to be a close game, and then you guys kind of just got a pretty good foothold on the entire game. What was something that you guys were doing that was kind of stopping their offensive pressure? Because the most of the game we were on blue half.
Owen?
Yeah, I think we just we're trying to focus a lot on rotations and making sure that someone's always there to challenge and we don't go too far away from the ball and let them have control. Just keep it kind of stuffed in their side and yeah, keep someone on the ball at all times.
Awesome. Raptor, do you have anything?
I got a question for Katsu. Dude, you are everywhere. It seems like every challenge you're on it. You have great rotations along either the pad lines or even getting those big boosts to where, you know, you're halfway across rotate, the ball's coming your way, you just turn on it instantly to be there for a challenge. What's going through your mind if you're, you know, hunting for a boost, turn on a ball cam and just see that's flying at you? It's just your reaction time's crazy, man.
We had a scrim before this one. That's why our vibes were off. But I felt really slow there, so I figured go for everything.
Yeah, no, definitely go for everything. It ended up working. And I got one for Cripplify too. Man, your shots were impressive this game. Some of your double taps off the back. Like, how many hours do you have in this game to be able to do that on a consistent basis?
I don't know. I guess we could do the math because we were talking about this
We were
earlier.
literally talking about that earlier today.
Was it in stats? So somebody calculate what's 38 days. Yeah, I don't know. 38 times 24.
38 days. I'll look it up real quick. 38 days. That's
912 hours. So he's under 1K, which is actually
oh
you know,
man, that is
that's-
impressive.
I mean, I know.
That
I
is
mean,
very
a
impressive.
lot of you NDSU guys have well over 1,000 hours, and I mean, you guys always talk about like level 1,600. I think was Greek Avenger at one point, but you guys did fantastic this game. A great sweep coming out from you guys. Who do you guys play in these next couple of games here? What are you guys feeling about these next couple of games? Do you guys have that lined up yet?
Yeah, well, I mean, we gotta wait till obviously people play each other to know who
Right.
to play against next.
Yep.
But I know it's either the OGs and then whoever they're playing. I forget, but.
I think they play Papa's Pumpkins.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think
Yeah,
that'll be a
that's-
good
yeah,
match.
That's real.
Yeah.
Just because I mean we ended the regular season playing against Papa Pumpkins and they brought us to a game 5, so I think they're only starting to heat up. So I don't know. OGs, Bob Slinger, watch out, brother.
Yeah,
Watch
they are
out.
also a top
You
3
good.
team, so definitely one to watch out for.
Mhm.
What's up, brother?
But congratulations, guys! You guys secured week 1 for yourselves, and you know you guys are looking pretty strong. A good contender for land for sure. But we're gonna cut you guys loose, and we'll catch you guys in the next weeks.
Thank you. See ya.
Thank you.
We'll see you. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Gaties and Lentilmen, that's all we have for tonight. But some great games. I mean, I'm a little surprised to see, you know, actually, I'm not surprised. Both of my predictions were correct, so I'm not surprised at all. But, you know, I was a little impressed by Boost Injectors, you know, really coming through on that Game 4 sweep there. And tomorrow we do have 2 streams, at least as of right now, lined up. I know that we've got Papa Pumpkins versus OGs that they had just aforementioned. And then we also have No Motions versus Get Wrecked, another Div C game. So make sure you guys tune in for those. But there could be still games that are scheduled between now and tomorrow. So make sure that you guys are tuned in for that. If you guys haven't got your game scheduled already, make sure you guys do that. Raptor, thank you so much for tuning in with me. I appreciate the help.
Yeah, I really enjoyed doing this, and definitely I'd like to cast some other either Division B or Division C games. They're really fun games to catch, and really competitive of it all. I think the 2 games tomorrow would definitely be really fun to watch. So make sure all you guys tune into those, because I know they're all really good teams tomorrow.
Absolutely, yeah. And I believe they had one more sub. I think it was Coop. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub as well. I think it was 8 months. So thank you so much for that as well, man. You guys are doing great work. We're so close to that Blazing Challenge. We might get there before LAN even happens. So, you know, it's definitely getting down to the wire. But thank you guys so much for that. Make sure you guys have your notifications turned on because we're going to be streaming just about every single day from now on, especially with playoffs being, you know, right now. So we're getting closer and closer to LAN, and you don't want to miss that event. That's going to be a super fun event. And we're going to check you guys out in the next one.